Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to the weekly video update with myself, Ustadha Fawzia. Today actually is Tuesday, so this video is super late. However, and I was debating whether I should do it or not. However, I decided to do it because I think it's important that the stars of the week and our Quran heroes and our superstars also get a mention. I don't want to miss them out. So if we start off, our stars, we have 3 stars this week. We have Respect went to Sarah Hassan, Perseverance went to Iman in year 11, and Listening went to Alaf in year 8. And then our Quran hero this week, we have one Quran hero who is Khadija from year 8. So mashallah, well done to all of those 4 students. Now our Sparks superstars, remember these are the students who scored the most XP points this week. From Key Stage 3 we have Zainab in year 7, and from the Key Stage 4 it's Yusra from year 9. So mashallah, well done to both of them. Our words of the week this week, we have perjury, which means lying in court after swearing to tell the truth. Poise, meaning to be graceful and elegant. And finally, prior, meaning before a certain time. The idiom of the week was to sit tight, meaning to stay in one place and not move from one position. Now, let's talk about first things first. So this term, every day whilst the girls are praying their Dhuhr Salah, the students who aren't praying, we actually have Surah Mulk playing in the room for them. They have the Arabic as well as the translation of the meaning, and we have done this every single day except for on Friday where we do Surah Mulk, Surah Kahf, and we've done this as a sort of a personal Quran challenge. So students who would like to memorize Surah Mulk this term, this is why it's been playing every single day. And we've come towards the end of the term, and now we're looking for students who have managed to memorize Surah Mulk. So it's just 30 ayahs, and hopefully because they've heard it quite a lot, inshallah some students have been able to memorize it. So we're asking them to put their names forward, and then they will be tested next week, and then if they do pass the test there will be a small celebration inshallah at the end of the term for the students who have memorized Surah Mulk. Now next term we will do another surah, a different surah, and then in the summer term we'll have a different surah as well. So this is very much a personal goal that students might have, where they will work on their memorization. So this is outside of Quran lessons. This is just something that, you know, particularly Surah Mulk being a surah, but is that the Prophet ﷺ read very, very frequently. So, and we really want to encourage the students to read that and hopefully inshallah memorize that as well. So that's happening this week. Okay, so the next thing is of course the Sisters Evening, which is happening on Sunday the 14th, which is this Sunday. So I've done a few stories about it, so I'm not going to talk too much, but if you have not booked your ticket yet and you have the intention to book it, please do book it now, because we do have to hand in our numbers by Thursday. And every single year we always have many people contacting us on the day of the event, the day before, always asking for tickets, and unfortunately we won't be able to accommodate. So if you do have that intention, please do book your ticket. Our venue is bigger, so inshallah, you know, we can accommodate more people than in previous years as well. So yeah, if you're planning to book, go ahead and book it today inshallah. So the other thing is, and this is something I didn't mention in my video last week, and I should have and I forgot, but I was super proud for our eco committee who were involved in planting trees in our local area. So we were approached by a charity, Trees for Cities, and they were looking for volunteers to help them plant trees. So the eco team went along with Ustadha Tahira and myself, and the students learned a little bit about how to plant trees, the importance of trees, and then they went ahead and planted trees. Mashallah, in about an hour they planted 60 trees in the local area, which was Sipson Recreation Ground. So I do want to do a shout out to the eco team. They've done a really great job, and they are also going to be doing some projects within school over the next coming weeks as well inshallah. So something to look out for. Now the other thing, so year 11 mocks have started, alhamdulillah, very smoothly. I think the girls know the drill because they sat their one exam for RE early, so now that they're in year 11 they are very familiar with how the exams run. So well done to the year 11s, inshallah. I know it's quite stressful and they're busy revising, and inshallah they do really well for these exams. Now the other thing that's happening is on tomorrow we have two things taking place. So first of all, we have the year 8s will be going to the Natural History Museum for a robotics workshop. So this, just some details to share with parents in case you've forgotten, but the plan is to meet at Hounslow West Underground Station at 9:30, and then we will take the Underground to South Kensington and then walk over to the Natural History Museum, and they will do their workshop and they will eat their lunch, etc, etc, and we should be back at Hounslow West for 3 p.m. As usual, we will keep parents updated, like when we get on the Underground, and so you can estimate roughly how long we will be until we get back to Hounslow West Station. We are hopefully trying to avoid the rush hour, so we should be back inshallah at 3 o'clock. The other thing that's happening tomorrow is we have 4 students who are entered for a STEM competition. So this is organized by STEM Muslims at Imperial College. So this is a whole day competition. There will be rounds that relate to science. There will be one to do with engineering, problem solving, and some maths as well. And they'll get a tour of the university, and hopefully it'll be a really good experience. And of course, it's a competition, so there'll be other schools there as well. So we really wish the best of luck to our 4 students who are Hanan, Ahlam, Fiza and Zara, all from year 10, and they were chosen. So inshallah, good luck to them, and hopefully they are, first of all, have a really good experience, but inshallah if they win, that's even better. The other thing this week is, and something I didn't mention last week as well, is so part of the Spelling Bee, we also did a movie showing. And what we found is that students are very excited to come to, we call it like a lunchtime movie club. So we did a showing of Akeelah and the Bee, and that was very popular. The students really enjoyed watching it. So this is a story about a young girl, an African-American young girl, who goes and enters for the National Spelling Bee competition in America. And it kind of follows her journey, etc. So this week on tomorrow is actually Human Rights Day. Now because we have 2 groups of students who won't be on site, and we have year 11 mocks happening, so we will actually do an assembly for Human Rights Day next week. But at the same time, we also like to do a movie showing as well. So we will be showing Amazing Grace, which tells the true story of William Wilberforce and his campaign in Parliament for the abolition of the slave trade. And the reason why we've chosen that movie is because the Human Rights Day, one of the things that we encourage is about the idea of campaigning and fighting and supporting human rights. And in a way, that's what William Wilberforce did when he campaigned and produced for the first time ever petitions in Parliament to abolish the slave trade. Anyway, so that's happening next week. Other than that, this week, I think that's it for this week, inshallah. So I'll be back here, fingers crossed, on Friday for the weekly update for following week, and hopefully I will get to do it on time, inshallah. Hope you all have a lovely rest of the week, and I will see you here on Friday, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.